And welcome to Woodland Fairy watercolor illustration. This beautiful fairy is gathering wildflowers for a lovely bouquet. You can pause this part of the video at any time to use this image for your reference. Hope you'll be painting along with me, and I will give you as much instruction as possible. And it's a wonderful, whimsical painting. I think you'll have fun because it's light and loose, easy to follow, and drop me a comment and let me know if you painted along with me. I'd love to hear from you. All right, let's get painting. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that demonstration of me going over the pencil sketch of this woodland fairy in a forest. She's gathering her beautiful floral bouquet. I used that black fine line Sharpie marker as I've done in the past. It is waterproof, so you can make a beautiful black outline and it does not run. Okay, now we're going to do some color mixing to make a signature color palette. These are the names I came up with: moss green, fern, fairy fern, oak bark, mushroom mauve, dewdrop gold, and river blue. I'm going to show you my table, have everything set up and ready to go, and I'll show you the paints I'm using if you want to follow along. I'm just recommending these ones. These are the papers and paints that I'm using. You can use whatever paints and papers you like. Using the Arches 100% cotton cold press. This is a paper pad. I picked this one up at Hobby Lobby. I have a practice piece of paper, so when I'm doing color mixes before I add it to this signature color palette, I'll know which mixes of colors I used, and I'm going to use the professional Winsor & Newton tube watercolor paints. Plus, I'm using a little bit of this permanent white gouache in places if I need it. I add that here. I added it all to this ice cube tray. Here is a color that I squeezed out of the tube, so that all the names and everything, I tape that to the top. It stores very conveniently. This just slides on. I've had this in here for probably close to, I don't know, 5 years. Keeps very well. Various different round brushes and different brands. I have the Paul Rubens mop brush. I have a silver black velvet, Princeton. So these are different rounds. I like rounds. You could use whatever style of paintbrush you like. Don't know if I'm going to use each and every one of these. I just have those there just in case. Ceramic mixing well. That's where I'm going to do my mixes. So first let's practice getting the colors you want, and then you'll have a simple guide. I think 6 colors for this painting should be fine. I don't want to, that keeps the guesswork out of it. That's the plan. Follow along with me, and thank you so much for joining me here on Art and Crochet by Kim. Today is a woodland fairy gathering a beautiful bouquet. I'm going to start doing my samples, and then once I get those colors mixed, I'm going to add it right here to the circles, and we'll paint our beautiful composition of a woodland fairy. I hope you enjoyed that time-lapse video of me doing the color mixing. I had tested out the recipe, such as the moss green was French ultramarine with a little bit of the Windsor yellow. Here is the paints in the ice cube tray. I put everything in order like it is in the tray. That way I know which one is the paint. I continued mixing till I come up with the color I wanted. Then to get the fairy fern, I added a dab of this recipe, which was the moss green, and I took a little bit of the lemon yellow and I came up with fairy fern, and then so on. I mixed Windsor red with some of the green and just kept mixing until I came up. I even added some of the blue, which was either a little bit of the Windsor blue. I just kept mixing until I came up with the proper color. That's what you do when you color mix. You practice it, see what you like, then add it to your color palette. Let's get on with the beautiful composition of the Woodland Fairy gathering wildflowers for her beautiful bouquet. All right, let's get painting. Okay, I'm working the soft diffused background first, lightly wetting the paper, just letting that kind of be juicy and loose, light with regards to our color palette. The color palette should be on your lower left corner. I inserted it. Hopefully it's there for you to use as your guide. Has a little bit of warm, earthy tones, a little bit of brightness like the fairy fern green, and it's warming up with the moss. We have our oak bark, mushroom mauve, which is kind of a combination of pinks and the oak bark, dewdrop gold, and river blue, which is kind of forming around like a frame. And this can be referenced as a vignette. As you can see, it's lightly framed with a light, dreamy, ethereal on around the edges and the bottoms. I'm going to let that dry, and then that's our background. Let that dry down, and I'll add a little bit more details once that's dry. But our foreground is going to be a little bit darker, so that'll bring the composition forward. She is gathering her beautiful wildflowers. Okay, the rest will be in a time lapse. Be sure you subscribe. I appreciate you being here if you haven't subscribed. And if you're one of my followers, I appreciate you coming by. And I hope you will paint along with me, because I think this is turning out very beautiful, very fantasy, a little bit of escape. All right, let's keep painting. Okay, our beautiful whimsical woodland fairy gathering wildflowers is complete. Here she is. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe you took time to paint along with me. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Here is our Woodland Fairy color palette. I stayed pretty true to that color set. Makes things very easy, takes the guesswork out of what the colors you're going to use, and you plan ahead and make a nice little color palette. Kept it simple, 6 warm and woodsy colors. All right? Take the time to check out my other videos. I also have plenty of playlists for you to binge watch. You will enjoy it very much. I know I had a lot of fun making them. All right, I'll see you on the next video here on Art and Crochet by Kim. She's a beauty. Have a great day.